Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season 12 RLSA playoffs. We have the upper quarterfinals secondary matchup starting soon. The Stars will be taking on the Fire, and I'm joined alongside my partner in the booth, Frozen. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, it's always that classic discussion. Is it better to have the carry or is it better to have two people working together? Tonight will be a prime example as to how, at this point in the RLSA's history, which is the most viable strategy as a manager. So it's going to be interesting to find out. Obviously, we have the 2 seed Fire taking on the 3 seed Stars. Now, the Fire, looking at them, their only 2 losses this season was to the Amigos, who have yet to lose an entire series this season and have just now, for the first time, gone to a game 6. They have still never been on series point against another team. And the other team that they lost to was the Elite, who find themselves completely out of the tournament at this point. So the Fire, they've got a straight shot to the finals, but they've got to start here with the Stars before they worry about the Amigos. And the Stars, they have had an interesting path to this point. Obviously, it was a tiebreaker that resulted in them getting the 3 seed, but they're no slouch. They are no slouch. This is a quality roster. K-Dogs made it as an all-star. He's had a nice season for them. And then, of course, Eastach. Yeah. And here, everything is going to start off here as you'd expect. Stars holding possession early in this one. And now, Eastach, he's going to continue that pressure. Trying to work something off the sidewall. Nothing going there. Chase will take possession now. Early pop. K-Dogs has no problem with that. And a demo. We'll send Dilithium as the first man. Eastach has no problems playing that, now transitioning into the air. Does he have enough boost to make a play? No, he's going to pass it to K-Dogs with the shot. Beautiful save there from Chase. Ooh. Now let's see. As they try to move down the field, 2-on-1 here. He goes for the demo. Chase plays it well, sniffs out the play early, and now this is dangerous. Dilithium is home alone. K-Dog's going for the double. The All-Star passes it to Eastach, and he will finish as they get the first goal of the series. And the Stars, they continue on this streak. The last time they have lost was week 8 against the Bandits. It's been a while since they have seen a loss, and they're looking to continue that streak. Let's see what K-Dogs has in store. Middle of the field here, he'll dump it off to his teammate Eastach. K-Dogs playing that off the corner. Chase, is this an open net? It looks like it is. Defense from the Stars, where is it? You know better than I do. Those are the mistakes that you can't make against Chase. You can't give him the easy ones. You got to make him work hard because he can't play perfect every game. And now, as play will start transitioning, Dilithium with a nice turn. Chase with the smart backflip there. He had committed a little too much. Could have resulted in a goal. Nice boost grab there in the corner from Eastach. Team bump now. K-Dogs puts the pressure on, and Chase with a huge touch there. Probably preventing a goal. Lithium, no boost, but he continues to move the ball downfield. Chase now with an attempt at the double tap, but turned away by Eastach. K-Dogs, he's going to go ahead and slow game down with a pass in the middle for Eastach, and that is a fantastic shot. The Stars are back on the board. Chase caught himself a little bit too far forward in that net, and they placed the ball right behind him. Perfect play if you're the Stars. Now Chase here, he's going to put a shot on. Oh, that might have actually messed him up. It looked like he had the save on the goal line. Unfortunate, that touch early from K-Dogs actually messed up Esach and Chase. He'll take that one. Scary play there from the Fire off the kickoff. Good pressure put on by the Stars. Chase doesn't have a ton of boost, but the ceiling pinch, and that is on target. Early hat trick right before halftime, and the Fire take the first lead of the series. Now let's see. Chase with the ball in the middle. Early pop. Gets both Stars defenders to bite. Oh, and a whiff there. Dilithium. He's back alone now. Good rotation there by Chase to get back on time, as they weren't able to convert anything. K-Dogs, awkward touch there. And a nice demo onto Chase. Who's going to win this race? And Dilithium, oh, he got back, but wasn't able to find a touch. He's a little bit behind the play now. Chase with an air dribble. K-Dogs, is that touch enough? Yes, it is. It looked close. Chase has had a strong start to this game here. The Stars, they've looked good at times and struggled at other times. Good, like a wheel lock there by K-Dogs, but Chase was able to get out of it. Dilithium now, no boost, but continuing play as the first man. And I think if you're Chase, when you're up a goal, you're fine to let Dilithium play first man and just see what he can do. But with a little bit of a mistouch there, there is an opening in that rotation. It's going to be a race back. Beautiful save by K-Dogs to keep this a one-goal game. If they do end up coming back, remember that save. Esach now, possession in the middle of the field. Gets Chase to bite early, but he's able to continue and get a secondary 50 on that. And that is a nice clear by Dilithium. Chase is able to follow up on it. We have now entered the final minute. The Stars, after holding 2 leads early, find themselves down 1, and they need a goal. Chase, he's going to put the shot on target, and it will roll in off the crossbar. What a shot. That is all you got to ask for from Chase in a game. He hasn't been tested too much on defense. Let's see if that can change now. And now the Stars go from needing 1 goal, about a minute left, and now they need 2. Time is not on their side. As Chase, he looks for his 5th. Esach with a nice clear over. K-Dogs is going to send that over to his teammate. Lithium not able to make a play on that. Going for the fake here. K-Dogs now goes for the breezy, or the musty rather, and he gets it. The Stars are still in this. And that's the winning recipe from what we've seen so far. K-Dogs now has a 1v1 against Dilithium. Can he finish the open net? He can, and we have a tie game here. The Fire have blown this lead, and now they're on the back foot. Big kickoff here. We know Chase doesn't like to go for those kickoffs for this very reason, but he beans the shot high. Esach with a banger, but Dilithium with a big save. And he jumps the bump onto K-Dogs. Final seconds now. That bounce does not keep it alive. We go to overtime in game 1. Scary, scary moment there for the Fire, as it looked like for a second they were going to concede a last-second goal. But now Chase, he's going to hand it off to Dilithium. Esach, his shot is not going to be threatening in any way. Chase starting an air dribble from his own corner, gets the flip reset, and will continue possession along with a boost steal. Dilithium, he's going for a shot. What a shot from Dilithium. That was crossbar and out. Almost one of the best shots of his career. He's starting to turn up here. And Chase, he knows how to develop his young players that play on his roster. He always finds a way to get the most out of them. And now let's see what K-Dogs is able to do. He hits it over to Dilithium. Chase, cool, calm, and collected as he brings that into his own corner. He looks for the musty. He's going to opt for a fake and a big shot. What a save from K-Dogs. Excellent play there. And now, back on the other side, on the transition, trying to get a pass over. Chase plays it perfectly. Now he hits it high. Does he have the flip reset? Uses it as a wave dash. Quick shot to try and test Estatch. He's up for it. Estatch gets it past Dilithium. This is going to be a race to see who can get there. K-Dogs with a little bit of a backflip there, but it'll work in his favor. He's not able to clear it past Dilithium. As we are now a minute and a half into this overtime in game 1. Neither team wanting to make that first mistake. Oh, the bump! But the save from Dilithium! Are you kidding me? He has played clutch, making multiple big saves in this game. And the Fire remain alive. Now let's see. It's Chase. He opts to take this all the way back and restart on his own end. He's going to start an air dribble from his backboard. Going for it, K-Dogs. He's able to get that touch. Estatch, awkward into the corner. Dilithium's going to keep the pressure. And now Chase tries to get a pre-flip. That's a good pass forward for K-Dogs. Can he turn this in? Does not have the angle. And no bounce for him. Chase now goes for yet another pre-flip air dribble. He has possession. Awkward touch there, K-Dogs. He'll kick it out to Estatch, but it's just a little bit out of his reach. And now here we are, pass to K-Dogs. Light shot. And the bump by Chase prevents a shot on net against Dilithium. Such smart play there. And now we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this overtime here. Estatch tries to get it down one-on-one. Chase, he likes this matchup. Going for it, K-Dogs stands tall. Estatch, he's going to grab possession here. Flicks it past Dilithium early, and now they're 2-on-1. Good rotation back from Dilithium. Shot high. Chase not able to make the save. K-Dogs, he will finish it in overtime. 3 minutes is what it took with the Stars with a huge comeback win in game 1. And what a better way to start this 2 versus 3 matchup in the upper quarterfinals. The Stars, they're here to play. We didn't do predictions beforehand.
Yes.
I won't lie. I had the Fire winning it beforehand, but I had them winning it in 7. I didn't know what your prediction was.
I think I would agree the same way. I was thinking Fire, in my opinion, are gonna come up with a way to take them down, but I do think it's gonna be a really good series, and I believe in the game 7.
And crazy stat here. I don't know if this has ever happened, but both Stars players dropped a foul. So they scored 1,000 points in this game. I don't know if I've ever heard of that in an RLSA match. Obviously, Chase, he got his 1,000 with 4 goals and 1 save, but 8 saves between both Stars players, split evenly at 4 apiece. And I thought Dilithium, he had a nice game as well. He played his role excellently.
Yeah, they were really working together, and it showed up in this match with that last second clutch.
Yep. And keep this in mind, the Fire, they were at a point where there was around 30 seconds left. They had a 2-goal lead. That game was over. They weren't able to hold on at the very end. Some mistakes late costed them. Now the Fire, they're back to the drawing board. They felt like they probably played a good game in that first one. Estatch gonna shut me up here 10 seconds in, and they will score. The Stars continue.
Yeah, they're playing aggressive. They know they just need to shut down Chase and capitalize on Dilithium. That's their game plan.
And it looked a little bit awkward right from the moment the kickoff started here in this game 2 for the Fire. And the Stars made a good decision to play aggressive and try and capitalize on it. K-Dog's not able to get that. The delayed musty bar and out. Chase can't buy a goal right now. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I felt like the Fire played a good game and still lost. I honestly don't have any critiques for them. It's just they needed a couple more bounces to go their way. Both of these teams are playing at their A game is what it seems like. That game was a coin flip in my opinion. Chase, he gets a pre-flip touch. Leaving the boost for him. Once again, opting to start the air dribble from his own end. The flip reset is beautiful. The pinch towards the middle, but no follow through. And now let's see here. Look him. His shot. Is that on target? No, it's going to be just high. A long shot, but no Stars defenders are there. Chase with the double. Beautiful read from Estatch. Able to come up with that. Now, confusion again for the Fire there. Nice pass from Estatch over to K-Dogs. Not able to make anything threatening happen. Estatch, his shot is going to be high and right. Not sure who got that boost. It looks like Chase did. Oh, maybe not. And now K-Dogs. Pass to Estatch. He's going to beat the Lithium. And he goes in for the bump. K-Dog's slow playing it, but Chase with an excellent 50. We're 2 minutes in, and the Fire have had no offensive output, but it's still just a 1-0 game. Nice play there from Chase as he's getting smothered to Lithium. We'll clear it off to the side. And now he'll hit that forward to Lithium. Another play, just lightly leaving that for his teammate in the corner. Chase, he needs something to go his way. Estatch. Continue this dribble with a pass over to K-Dogs. Nice save there from Chase. As we've hit halftime here, and the Stars continue to hold on to that early goal that they put up. It's a 1-0 lead. Now Chase starting the air dribble again, but again, no time for him. In the air, they get to him quickly and shut him down early. That's been the recipe to beat him season after season, but teams just fail to execute that. The Stars doing a nice job here in this game too. Chase, the light touch out, trying to follow it up, maybe a little bit panicked there. He rushed his touch as frustration could be setting in. Not a whole lot's going his way. Here's an opportunity now, shut down. Strong defensive play from the Stars. Nice infield pass over to K-Dogs. The fake, low, and around Chase. What a goal there from K-Dogs, showing why he was voted in as an all-star.
Yeah, and I think they're figuring out how to take down Chase even when he is on defense. They're not just demo chasing him. They're actually outplaying Chase. So this is a good sign if you're a Stars fan.
That was a one-on-one there between K-Dogs and Chase. Chase opting to go for the squishy save as opposed to holding his ground in net, and he paid for it. The Lithium now. The Lithium? What is he cooking? A pass to Chase, but not able to finish. That looked like Chase up in the air. Now K-Dogs, light touch towards net. Oh my goodness, he's able to beat Chase to it, and it's 3-0 for the Stars.
They're just running away with this lead right now. I mean, K-Dogs and Estatch, they are just finding ways to get aggressive on Chase. He just can't keep up with two GC2 players.
And now here we are. Chase, he needs a goal, and he needs it right now. Shut down again by K-Dogs. Lithium, his shot was on target. And now Chase, awkward touch in the middle. Final minute now, a miracle is needed for the Fire. If they're gonna try and pull out this game too. Chase goes for an air dribble, starting in the corner, shut down immediately. They have locked Chase down and limited him to very few scoring chances, none looking that great. This is the best chance he's had all night. He just wasn't able to make anything of it. Final 30 seconds now. Chase with a nice 50. K-Dogs, he's going to go ahead and shadow the ball here off the wall. Chase continues possession here. Flick, crossbar, out. And what a save from K-Dogs. He comes flying across the crease, able to make that save. Now Eastach back the other way. No flip reset form. Chase will clear that out. K-Dogs coming in. He looks for the hat trick. Nothing doing. Chase. Final seconds now. Playing for pride at this point. Not able to get the fake. Dilithium will keep it in the air. But the Stars will take game 2 in commanding fashion.
Yeah, I mean, what a game from them. They are just playing absolute smothering offense. Chase cannot get out of his own half, and when he does, it's not much of a threat. So they're doing a great job of keeping this very close. We do have a timeout called from Fire.
Oh, wow. Timeout from Team Fire. They take it after falling 2-0 to the Stars. Again, there was just no offensive output for them. Whatever chance the Fire had, it was low percentage, and it didn't look dangerous. And they've got to find a way to get past this defense. They are playing so aggressive, that being the Stars. What adjustment do you think the Fire need to make heading into Game 3 if they're going to turn this series around?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. The Stars are just playing phenomenal right now. Chase is doing Chase-level things. He's playing mechanical. He's still doing very insane stuff, but they're just not giving him opportunities. So either Chase is going to need to find a way to kick it up into a higher gear, or Dilithium's going to have to do even more than we've already seen. I mean, we saw that one air dribble, which was absolutely ridiculous. But we're going to need to see either Chase start scoring more or Dilithium helping him out a little more.
Curious to be what they would be talking about in this timeout. Obviously, I think Chase, he's played okay throughout this series. I think Game 2 is a tough one for him. We know he's going to come back. I think Dilithium has played nicely in these first 2 games. You can't ask for anything more of him. I think for Chase, really, you've got to take your chances a little bit differently. I'm seeing a lot of air dribbles that are starting from his own corner, from his own backboard, very low percentage plays. And you have 2 top-tier defensive players on the Stars coming up against you, and he keeps getting shut down. Now, maybe him starting it back there is a response to him having no space. But at this point, he's just got to find a way to outplay the defenders like we know he's capable of.
Yeah, he really has just got to use his mechanics in a valuable way and start scoring some of his own shots.
Here we are, Game 3 underway after the timeout called, and he's going to miss what would be a routine double tap. Uncharacteristic of Chase, Dilithium. He gets a hand up at the midfield. Eastach now, his shot, a pass rather to K-Dog, shut down beautifully. It's going to be a race back, and Eastach wins it. Chase flying past the ball. K-Dogs, he'll play that, just dumping it into the zone. And Chase does a nice job to get past the first player. He's got space against Eastach, and he's going to score. This is exactly what we talked about. Taking your time, getting past the first defender, biting, making them bite. And Eastach, maybe a mistake by not playing the ball after the flick.
Yeah, he just used a low-risk commit. If he didn't get that flick, he could recover, but he did, and that's just a goal for the Fire.
K-Dogs trying to get that pass in. Eastach. Now Chase with the counterattack. Good bounce for Chase there. Top sleeve it for Dilithium, who's just a little bit behind on his read. That's going to be a high, lofting bounce. Chase has a feeling no one's going to shoot that risky play call. Dilithium will shadow here as he works the play back to Chase. Dilithium continuing that pressure. Beautiful job by Dilithium creating that play from nothing at the midfield there, and that's just good awareness by Chase to be able to turn around for that.
Yeah, when they go up 2 goals in the game, that timeout seems to be working for them. Hopefully it will
Yep.
continue throughout the series.
That shot goes in towards K-Dogs, and he will finish it, cutting the deficit to 1.
One thing I'm noticing a lot is the Stars are doing a lot of passing plays. Chase is going to need to be a little more aware of this because he's probably not used to seeing teams go for passes instead of shots. So he's got to watch out for that.
Let's see here. Chase with a beautiful 50 pass. Tries to go for it himself. Does he get 2 demos there? That's crazy. Here he goes again. From the sidewall. Has the flip reset to work with. Musty, and no one saw it coming. Both Stars defenders were on the wall, not defending the net. Nice play there by Chase.
Finally, I think Rocket League is going their way. He got a double demo out of nowhere, and then a flip reset, and then a powerful musty flick. That whole play just went the fires away.
And it clearly looks like when you call a timeout, everything starts going your way. That's all it takes. Timeout and an instant W. The Stars now find themselves in a 2-goal hole. Can they find a way to dig themselves out? They've done it before with 30 seconds left. Now with 3 minutes. Seems like it should be very doable, but they've got to stop that man first. K-Dogs with a touch. Out middle to himself. Going for the read off the wall. Would have been an incredible play.
K-Dog's trying to make the highlight reel, it seems, out here.
Absolutely. And Chase, he's had his chances. Dilithium! Looked like an easy shot there, and oh, K-Dog, the team bump. That might slow him down just a bit for Chase to get back, and it does. He's going to demo Dilithium in the middle. Free jump there from Chase. He was up early. Read that play from the beginning. And a nice 50 there, but good follow-up from Dilithium, able to test E-Stat. He's able to continue this play. Goes for the pinch on the ground. Chase was not exactly ready for that. He may have had net angle covered. He's going to go for a flip reset. Maybe go for a pinch of his own. And it's just a pinch battle right now. He will take possession on the dribble. Trying to get it past Chase. But a nice 50 out. K-Dog's a little bit awkward here. Chase opts to go snag that corner boost. And he will take it to a dribble. K-Dog's wisely. He's able to get that touch in the corner. And now Chase, he takes Dilithium's boost, but he continues to create plays from his own end. Now missed it from Dilithium. K-Dog, is this an open net? Oh my goodness, you gotta hit those. You gotta make the layups if you're gonna beat Chase. 3 goal there, passed up on by the Stars.
Yeah, the Stars are shooting all the hard shots, but it seems like they're not able to shoot the easy ones.
Sometimes that's just how it goes. That's how it feels. Oh, and K-Dogs! What a bump there from E-Stat. She's able to get the finish, that being K-Dogs. But a nice play, good awareness by E-Stat to get the demo on a Chase. And hey, let's just bump Dilithium just in case he pulls out another save.
Gave Chase a taste of his own medicine, went for the demo and then the bump.
On his menace arc. Now Chase. Oh, and he's gonna split the rotation of the Stars. Neither of them were in a good position to play that. I think both of them were going for those corner boosts, or the mid boost rather. And no one back to play defense. They're back to a 2-goal deficit with 57 seconds left.
It just shows the skill of Chase. I mean, he just threads the needle there, top bins, didn't even blink, just shoots it in.
And that's what the Stars needed to do earlier on their open net. Just gotta hit the layups. Chase, well, he doesn't score there. He's gonna continue to waste time off the clock. Precious time now if you're the Stars. And K-Dogs gets it past the Lithium. Not able to get that demo. Chase, he's got a chance here for a shot. And my, oh my, he had E-Stats flopping like a fish in the net, trying to wait for that and read it. The Lithium going a little bit early there. E-Stat with a pop-up high to K-Dogs. K-Dogs, he's gonna play it off the wall. Chase now. Here he is. He's in his office. Gets the flip reset, and it's just out. Lithium will make sure no counterattack goal. happens, at least just yet. Eastouch popping that high. They need to score now. Final 10 seconds. We're well within it. K-Dogs, shot on net. Dilithium with a nice save there. And the Fire with an answer here in Game 3. After calling the timeout, they will take this game 4-2. And now it's a 2-1 series lead for the Stars.
Yeah, I mean, what a game. I mean, it was just dominance from Chase that whole game. He was showing up at the very beginning. I mean, it kind of slowed down at the halfway point, but they kept their advantage the whole game.
I thought there were some nice adjustments made there. Dilithium, he continued to play well for what we expected of him. He made saves. He made touches in the midfield when he needed to. He even got 2 apples to Chase's 4 goals. So nice job by him there. But Chase did an excellent job coming back. And again, I don't think he played his best game.
Yeah.
I think if he's hitting everything the way that he wants to, it might have been 6 or 7 goals that he would have scored. He had lots of really good grade A chances that he just hasn't had in the first 2 games against the Stars. So if you're the Stars and you want to continue on your way, the adjustment you got to make is reverting back to whatever was working in those first 2 games.
Yeah, I think the Chase just finally found the right balance of being mechanical and not overcommitting. He seemed to have. He only made 1 cross map attempt, and we saw he got instantly shut down. So it seems like that is their Achilles heel. They need to stop going for those full field attempts and just take what they're given.
Here we are, Game 4. Now this could be a huge turning point in the series, because if the Stars win, they take a commanding 3-1 lead of the series, which is difficult to come back from. And K-Dogs, he's going to put in a goal to put the Stars up 1. But if the Fire can continue on their comeback, I guess you could say, their comeback route after taking the last game, it would be a 2-2 series tied, and it would just be a best of 3 from that point. But the Stars, they don't want to hear any of that. They want it to be 3-1, and they want that now.
We might start to see a little more demos come out from the Stars. We saw one there, and it opened up the entire position.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it was, of course, following a team bump on Chase into Lithium. So if you're going to chalk up the goal to anything, probably just a mistake by the team there. Chase with a nice save. Eastouch is going to hit that high. Good clear there by Chase to prevent any possible attack. K-Dogs is going to go ahead and try to get the 50 here. Goes a little bit higher than Eastouch would like to try and get a shot off, so he's just going to go ahead and keep it in the zone. And Chase will go ahead and play to the sidewall. Pick up that middle boost, and now he's on his way. Here, going for the flip reset. Gets it. Past Eastouch, and no respect given. They are both lined up on that left side of the net. And Chase just says, oh, I'll take that. And you shoot right.
Yeah. I mean, not sure if the Stars just didn't expect anything or if they're just being a little disrespectful, but I would definitely be pre-jumping that if I were them. You cannot let Chase just have a free flip reset because he will shoot that.
At least send one guy. Now, Eastouch, if he's far post and he trusts K-Dogs to play his job, that's probably a save. Oh, no, an own goal. And Chase, he will take that every day. He just puts a flick on, it goes top bar and out, but Eastouch, he says, no sir, let me finish that off for you, and puts it in the back of his own net.
That's just an unlucky crossbar bounce. There's just a very thin margin between saving and own goal. And unfortunately, the own goal.
Oh, nice pass there to K-Dogs. Beautiful shot, but it's just wide. It looked like the Stars had a nice play there. They had the right recipe to get that play going offensively off Dilithium. His shot. Bang! The GOAT! Dilithium. He puts up his first of the series.
Yeah, first goal of the series, but not an unimportant one. Now the Fire lead 3-1 in this game, and that's really good for them. I mean, if they can keep this lead like they did last game, like you said, it'll be 2-2, and it'll be basically a best of 3 after that.
And if you're the Stars, as dominant as this series started, definitely don't want to hear that. Now Dilithium here. He's going to get a nice pass to Chase. He's got to get back quickly. Dilithium with a miss. And neither Stars player is ready to move up on that ball. That was an excellent scoring chance that they just completely passed up. Esach there. I would have liked to see him go for a bump on Chase there, because that probably would have resulted in a goal if he landed on it. And now he's going to take it up high. Chase with a touch. Not able to get that second one, so it's going to continue to be in a dangerous spot. Dilithium. He alleviates some pressure. Mid boost pick up by Esach. He's going to take it to the air. Chase on the ground still. The bump. I don't know how Chase got a touch on that, but he did. Nice job. Now, the flick just doesn't go his way. Esach, that's a dangerous touch back out middle. This is not threes. This is twos. Your teammate is still up. With no harm, no foul. Chase is going to go ahead and play that a little bit dangerously. Kind of just trusting that neither of the Stars players are going to come up for that. He called them out for it. Calling their bluff. Because they're not playing as aggressive anymore to Lithium. Oh my goodness, he had a layup there. An easy one. Not able to cash it in. And now a nice shot by K-Dogs with some power, and it somehow sneaks his way past Chase.
Hopefully the nerves are not getting to Dilithium. I mean, he just missed a pretty easy shot and a somewhat easy save. Hopefully that does not get to him. He's still playing really well this series. He's been doing a great amount of work to help out Chase.
Absolutely. And that was not a well-played shot by the Stars there. I thought Chase might have had a chance with the free flip, but didn't go for it. Maybe it was going faster than I would have imagined. Esach in an awkward spot there. Can't play it any better than that. I lied. And now Chase will put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Chase is just going to find these opportunities. Like we said earlier, he's always reading the miss or the mistouch. He's expecting the worst from his opponents. So if you don't give him what's the best, he's going to capitalize.
Yeah, he's going to take whatever you give him. Esach, I didn't think he played that poorly. I would like to see K-Dogs there to support his teammate and follow up his touch regardless of what happens with Esach. Off that cross. Oh my goodness, Dilithium with the dunk. Oh my goodness, and Chase there to clean it up. What an assist there from Dilithium. What is that?
We might have a new MVP candidate.
I mean, the votes are already in. The votes have already been pulled, but my oh my.
We might need to do a recount with the lithium.
To be honest with you, yeah. Now Esach, he's gonna hit that high. And the Fire have just been the dominating force everyone expected them to be coming into this series ever since that timeout was called. Now, assuming they're able to close this out, which it looks like they will be able to, do the Stars take a timeout here? Or do you hold that for potentially being down 3-2?
I think the best move for them is take it now when you're down 2-2, because if you go down 3-2, you have to win 2 before they win 1. At least if you're 2-2 tied, you have room for error.
Oh, what a demo there. Maybe going for a Doomsy, but it didn't look like it. Oh, barely missing that demo. I think Esach thought that was going to come through. Beautiful save from him nonetheless. Chase with a banger on his own net. Oh my goodness. And it's a shame that he's such a good shooter because it is top bins from from the enemy line. 67 miles an hour, top corner. Like, you put some of the, you put Dilithium in net with full boost. I don't know if he's getting to that. That's a nice shot there from Chase on his own net.
No matter how goated Dilithium is, Chase just shot that one perfect.
And now, things getting a little bit hairy for the Fire. Chase plays it excellently, and what else would you expect? When it looked like everything was going wrong, cool, calm, and collected, able to make a nice play. But now the Stars, they've seen this situation before. They've been here. Dilithium, oh, what a big mistake! But Chase, that 50 went just high enough. K-Dogs, he's going to pop that high to kind of just continue the zone pressure for the Stars. Still not dangerous. Big boost miss there by Esach. K-Dogs, he's going to actually be able to take that, pick it up. And K-Dogs was trying to get that middle, but there was just nothing going there. Flip reset here from Chase. He's trying to ice this series, or this game rather. Final 10 seconds. They've got to score with time left on the clock, and I don't think it's going to happen. The Fire answer back with 2 straight games, and this series is now tied at 2 apiece.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they talked about during that timeout, but it seems to be working. We've seen Dilithium start peaking after that. We saw him go for that Insane air dribble. His air dribbles are on point right now. He has hit at least 2 this series, and one of them led to a goal. We may have
And
a
the Stars,
server
we'll
change.
see. I think we have a server and car change. So we're gonna go ahead and get that set up for you. Oh, whoops.
It looks like the Stars are not actually calling a timeout right now. So
No, they're gonna hold. And we're gonna go ahead and hop into game 5 here shortly. Are you in the same lobby as us? I don't see. Oh, there you are. Okay.
yeah, I had to adjust some.
Hey, we're chilling.
There we go. Hide and gameplay. Here we go.
Series tied 2-2 here.
All right.
And I mean, this has been as back and forth as you can ask. Obviously, it's 2 straight games from both teams, but now things are really going to open up here. The Stars' decision to kind of trust their guys here and not call that timeout and save that in their back pocket for if they need to use it after this game. Or potentially, if they win this and lose game 6. Obviously, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. As Chase, he puts in a goal here. K-Dogs, he was in the area, but not able to get up to it.
Yeah, Chase is just shooting it fast over his head. He just knows it's hard to react to that stuff. He's willing to take the chance.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a tester, really. And they failed the test on that one. Dilithium, he goes for the pinch. Esach, his shot is met by a moving Chase. Oh, a miss there by Chase. This is going to be a second to recover. Esach misses the wide open net. It was no easy read, but you expect a player of his caliber to make those every time.
He had the time on it, too. No one was up. Dilithium was panicking at net. He could have chosen to take a little more time on that. He did not.
Obviously, now that's in the past. You can't change what happened. Just got to move forward. Esach here now. Going for the bump onto Chase. Maybe he saw it coming, or maybe Chase just got a little bit lucky there. Oh, team pinch. Chase was right in the path for that. Nothing dangerous there. And to me, it feels like the Stars, they've just taken their foot off the gas. They played really well when they were playing aggressive. And I think a few things didn't go their way in that game 3, and they have just completely gone into some sheltered version of themselves. And they need to find a way to get back to their form that they had earlier in the series.
Yeah, Chase is doing a really good job of getting it around one person in 15 seconds, so they're not getting any real pressure right now.
And that's a nice flick there by K-Dogs, but Chase, with 2 clean touches, clears any harm. And now maybe go for a demo on this play here. We'll see what they decide to do. Dilithium shuts down that play right at the midfield. And it's been way too long since I've seen a passing play attempt from the Stars. I think that needs to be worked back into their game. Now, here we are. Chase holds his ground, calling K-Dog's bluff. Dilithium now. The shot towards net, but it's going to end up hitting the corner. Chase's follow-up off the crossbar. And that would have been huge to put them up by 2. As we are now nearing the halfway mark of game 5. Chase, I don't even remember what that's called. Maybe you can remind me.
It's a psycho attempt. Chase was
The psycho.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
He's been trying to pull off one of those all season in the RLSA.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
And as we're talking about the psycho that happened earlier that Chase attempted, K-Dogs, he hits this off the ceiling. It hits a weird corner and somehow goes straight into the net off of a bounce. Not saved, didn't bounce out. No clue how that went in. One of the weirdest goals I've ever seen, especially in the playoffs. But here we are, 1-1 here, 2-2 in the series. Good boost grab by Esach, but that does not slow Chase down. He gets a nice shot on that. K-Dog's barely able to reach up for that one. Gets a hand up. Chase, smart play there to make sure no one can get a play off that wall. K-Dogs cheats up a little bit too far. Chase misses that boost. Oh, that is a big boost miss, but Dilithium, don't worry. He's here. He's here. Let him cook. Not able to make anything happen. And now Chase. He's going to hit that and continue to play. Oh my goodness, K-Dog caught up a little bit too far, and Chase, he will cash that in. Eerily similar to the first goal.
Yeah, he just used his flip or his reset to get a nice little wave dash, and it kind of just zoomed right past K-Dog. I've been noticing the Stars are a little flat-footed on defense. They're not too quick with the saves.
Now, here we are. And it looks like the Stars, they're just playing it slow, trying to look for something here. Eastach gets a flip reset. K-Dogs with the follow-up. Oh my goodness. Dilithium just not able to get to it. And we are tied again. What an awkward, slow-rolling goal. Eastach flip reset and 50 was enough to throw Chase off. He had the save, but just with the backflip panic, just the slightest. And now it's 2-2.
Yep. Chase has to pre-jump that save, but he can't get a good clear because he has to pre-jump. So awkward. Double demo.
Let's see here. Dilithium puts a shot on. Oh my goodness. That touch from K-Dogs was just weird enough to confuse Chase. And here we go. What? K-Dogs, he leaves. Eastach thought he was staying with the ball. I did too. Now K-Dogs are going to double commit here. Mistakes being made by the Stars, and now they're boost starved here. K-Dogs got to get a good 50, which he does. And that should reset things. But now Chase, who has been dangerous these past 2 games. Oh, that is a big bump there, but now K-Dogs. Oh my goodness, K-Dogs. Not making this easy on himself. Makes it really, really difficult, but does come up with that save. Chase, kind of a mistake there. Oh my goodness, is anyone there to capitalize? No, and it goes out. Unbelievable. The fact that that did not get capitalized on. K-Dogs, he's going to stick with it here, falling to the ground. Final 10 seconds. Chase, he'll take this back. Maybe one more chance here. And what a 50 there by Eastach. And they do get the bounce. K-Dogs hits that back towards the middle. Eastach comes flying in, but a save from Chase will keep them alive here. And we go to overtime in Game 5. 2-2 series, 2-2 game. This overtime is huge, as the winner will be on series point. Chase, shot, in. All 3 goals have been from K-Dogs being slightly out of position and Chase capitalizing. What a play.
What a fast shot. Again, he just slides it over the Stars player, just barely fast enough so they can't react.
And a bit of an anticlimactic finish to what was otherwise an awesome game at Game 5. 11:52 is the score from Chase here. 8 saves. That could not be understated enough.
He played phenomenal. I believe he had more score than every other player in the lobby combined. The Stars seem to have a no timeout mentality. They do not want. They just want to keep the momentum going.
Oh, they just want to keep playing.
We'll see if this comes back to haunt them not taking a timeout, but some teams just prefer to keep the momentum going, even if it's negative momentum.
I mean, at this point, the Stars can't be upset with how they played that match. Obviously, it didn't end well. Eastach, he's played very good in this series. K-Dogs kind of struggled in that 5th game there. He's going to need to turn this around, but now the Fire have won 3 straight games and now are 1 away from taking the series and moving on to what everyone assumed would be the upper semifinals.
Yeah, I mean, the Fire have played phenomenally these last 3 games. Ever since that timeout, they have just been making everything count. Here again, what a shot.
Oh my goodness. From deep in on his own side, Chase, he just plays it. I mean, this is just a boomer from his own side. It was 52 miles an hour heading in. Estat just caught a little bit lacking. And now that timeout, it could be gone.
Yeah, I mean, if the Stars don't win here, then they'll never get to use their timeout. Even if they do win here, they're not going to call a timeout. So.
Now, you don't know that.
Yeah, we can't know for sure, but.
I know a lot of teams like to take a second, but K-Dogs, he said, I struggled last game, but let me show you I'm here to play in game 6.
With a nice shot to the top, far down. Rocket League is on their side today.
It's been back and forth a little bit. I'm not going to say it's gone one way or another 100% of the time. This is a chance that you've got to cash in on if you're the Stars, and they do. Estat, when Chase goes for a 50-50 with a player and it goes straight up and Dilithium is the one player back, I think you assume that you're going to beat him to it every time. That's a layup right there, and the Stars, they're able to execute it.
Yeah, kickouts are absolutely crucial if the Stars want to win this. They can get
There's another one.
Quick goals.
Oh, man. No, you're absolutely right. Kickoffs are a huge part of 2s, just as they are in 1s. And once again, Chase went for that kickoff. And that's a nice demo there by Chase. He got beat, and it seemed like one man back. Neither Stars player went for it, and now Chase. That would have been a tight angle shot. Estat, he's just going to boom this over into the corner, which allows Chase the time to get back. K-Dogs. He hits it high, goes for the quick touch, but Chase just able to get to it with that backflip. Perhaps a musty, yep, I saw that coming from a mile away. It's a nice amount of power on it. And now Estat, they are 2-on-1. Chase goes for the squishy save. I mean, if they keep that low and infield it, they're beating him to that every time. Just play that a little bit differently. Estat, she's going to pop it out middle for K-Dogs. K-Dogs beats Chase to it. Does they get the waterfall? No, they get it. Oh my goodness. And Estat with a tough miss. And that is going to result in a goal the other way. I'm still trying to figure out how this happened. It seemed like an open net for Estat.
Yeah. I mean, I think they just got a little too ahead of themselves, looked for a goal, and they didn't see the ball.
Ball is an important factor in scoring a goal.
I would agree.
K-Dogs, does he need boost to score? Oh my goodness, what a save. And Dilithium with the follow-up. And that is textbook defense there from Fire. Like, if you're Chase, you make the tough save on a good shot by K-Dogs, which he had no boost for, by the way. And then Dilithium, he clears it off to the corner with no scoring chance to follow. Textbook. See here. Oh no, I missed from Dilithium. K-Dogs. Oh, a mistake there. Can he get it? Oh! You gotta be kidding me. It's like they're messing with me at this point.
Just so awkward. So many bumps and miss wave dashes. You're just flopping around.
Oh my, Dilithium almost with the dunk of his career on his own teammate. And here we are, Estat racing back. Chase does really well at high speeds. But he does well at slow speeds too. Estat, he's going to say, no sir, I'm not going to take this possession. Let me give it right to you. You being Chase. Of course, Dilithium plays that well at the midfield. Awkward turn there from K-Dogs. The wave dash just doesn't connect. He struggled with that one mechanic specifically multiple times. And just a miscommunication there from the Stars. Once again, it is 2-2 here. This is anyone's game, and if it's anyone's game, it's anyone's series. Must-win game here for the Stars to stay alive here in the upper quarterfinals. Chase with a quick touch, tries to get the follow-up, nothing there. Dilithium, his shot's going to be just one. Good scoring chance now, and they resort to ping pong as they the booming clear to the other side. Estat, he gets faked, but is able to get a play on it, and now K-Dogs is alone with Dilithium. Tough angle shot, tries to get the bump on Chase. Chase holds his ground. Estat, after the miss, does get the demo. Chase leaving possession there is an interesting play. And Dilithium with a nice play to break up that offensive rush. They're making it a little bit too easy for Dilithium, in my opinion. Dilithium makes K-Dogs awkward. That's exactly what you want if you're Chase, just to be a disruptor. And Dilithium has gone AFK, it would appear. Let's see, Estatch, he's going to hit that over to the side. And I'm not sure what this is for here, but we are in the final 30 seconds, so these teams have to play on. And Chase, off the crossbar and out. And Chase might have to finish this game in a 2v1. And that is not what you want.
We got a little no problem in the chat from Chase. Doesn't seem like he's too concerned.
Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness, he almost scores the 2v1, but K-Dogs, can he turn it around? Going the other way. If Chase somehow pulls this off in a 2v1, I don't even know at that point. Oh my goodness, it's awkward here. Chase, can he survive? Into overtime.
Looks like he wants to score it for the memes. He wants to win.
And because this did happen, beyond the start of the match, they have to play on in this case. Oh my goodness, is that 50 gonna go in? It is! K-Dogs with maybe the luckiest 50 of his life. And unfortunate here, we're gonna go ahead and figure out what we do from this point forward with that disconnect. But as it stands, this is a 3-3 series.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not what you want to see. I mean, there's no way to know how it would have gone if Dilithium was in the game, but like certainly Chase would not have had such a difficult time there. Unfortunate. Rocket League, sometimes the servers, maybe Dilithium's power went out. We never know.
Obviously, we're going to give him time to get back here. And we will consult the rules and figure out what is to be done in this situation.
I mean, he did hold off until overtime, so if we want to make it fair and square, we could do a restart game first to score, and then they'll call them the winner of that game. But then again, there are rules, and we have to follow those. They're set in print. Cannot break them.
Of course, as this being a playoff match, this is different. So what we are going to do here is we're going to replay that overtime.
Okay. The first to score is going to win the game. If the Stars score, it's no big deal. That's what happened. If the Fire score, then obviously they win the series. So, but that seems to me the most fair thing to do because Chase did hold off until overtime.
Obviously, yeah.
All fair.
So if a disconnect does occur during a playoff match, the shorthanded team must immediately notify the match host. Obviously, we were notified of that. Obviously, because this game has been ongoing for 30 seconds, they can't restart the match, obviously, because it's past the 30-second threshold. That is the rule. There is a 30-second. If a disconnect occurs in the first 30 seconds, we can restart the match. But at this point, obviously, we are going to, as a match host, decide to restart this at overtime. Unless they wish to start from about 15 seconds when the disconnect occurred. We're going to ask the Stars.
Lithium has joined back, maybe.
And we do have the OKs. Obviously, it is the rules, but we do make sure to get the team's permission first before we make any plays like that.
Yeah, it is
or
not
any decisions
ideal.
like that.
It's not ideal, but
No,
it is
for sure
fair.
not. Yeah. And the Stars and Fire here. We are going to replay this.
It was
And so,
Forbidden Temple.
Forbidden Temple. Perfect. So during a regular season match, Chase would have to play on through that. But because it's the playoffs and because everything is more important here, we are going to be restarting and playing from the overtime.
This is just a good way to prevent any people claiming unfair bias. Obviously, if
Absolutely.
the Stars had scored before overtime, it would have been a lot more difficult to make a fair decision. But Chase held off, and now it's pretty apparent. We're just gonna restart from kickoff. First to score wins the game, and we'll go from there. I
And
believe.
so what we are going to see, obviously, it's going to say 0-0, but just for everybody's knowledge, this is it's an overtime regardless. I know goals were scored in this last match, just for the viewers who are watching. Um, it is going to say 0-0, but obviously goals were scored. They have been recorded. And we're going to go ahead and start this game 6 overtime.
Okay, here we go.
And this has come down to the wire. The next team to score, it's going to be huge. And Eastash starting it off early, ball almost doesn't lie. And it was almost exactly the same. K-Dogs, he's awkward, is able to get a touch there. Eastash, he's going to now play that towards net. Chase, go ahead and play it down. Chase, if he scores here, they will be moving on to the upper semifinals against the Amigos. Oh my goodness, the dangerous touch there. The Lithium plays it past K-Dogs. K-Dogs, that's a bad bounce. Is anyone up for it? No. The Lithium wasn't threatening there. And the Stars look as discombobulated as ever, but they're able to get up to that one. Eastash with a pass over to K-Dogs, but he's just not ready for it. Chase, that bump may have potentially just saved the goal here. The Stars, they look rattled here to start this overtime. Chase, he's going to put on a tough angle shot here. Eastash, he'll catch that demo, may have just saved the goal. And now K-Dogs, he's going to take possession. A team bump there from the Fire. And now let's see here. K-Dogs with a pass over. Eastash, shot on net. Chase makes the save. Doesn't pick up the boost the first time. That is going to be a tough read. Chase makes it look easy. Eastash, he's up for this. Puts on a shot, and the Stars stay alive, forcing a Game 7.
This is what we want to see in the playoffs. Game 7s, this is what we're here for. And obviously this helps both of our predictions. If the Fire win Game 7, we'll be exactly right.
And my, oh my. Chase never loves to make this easy, does he? Never. He always makes it interesting, whether he's blowing 3-1 leads. What? Who said that? whether he's waiting to be up a couple goals before he starts playing. That's his famous quote.
Yep.
And obviously, just as an explanation to anyone who may have missed something or was confused, obviously a disconnect did occur in the final seconds of Game 6 here. One of the Fire players disconnected. They played through until overtime, at which point both teams okayed that we restart the overtime from the beginning. Obviously, it was first team to score moves on. And the Stars, they were able to do that here. And now we have a Game 7. Both teams are tied 3 games apiece. It all comes down to this.
Yep. This is the most intense game of the series. Hopefully there won't be any more problems for either team. This is one of those games where you don't want anything to go wrong. It's just hopefully like what we've seen for the rest of the series. Textbook play. And this is going to answer the age-long question. What's better? One stacked teammate and one less good teammate, or 2 equal teammates? Alright. Oh.
And let's see here.
We're not sure what is...
Oh, you know what? You know what happened? We would never change the mutator settings. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fix that so that it's not a 1-goal Game 7. Apologize for that. I'm not used to doing that.
Yeah, that is one of a kind. Probably the first time in RLSA that's ever happened.
So something similar happened where we needed to do a restart, and this is back when we used the in-game series. So I had to individually go in and score 1 goal for each team to get the series counter back up to where it was. And then we waited until the time was where it had ended. It's really tough to do without match admin tools, but we make do with what we have.
Yep.
Here we are, game 7. The Stars, they come out swinging here. Eastach with a shot towards net. Chase, he's gonna go up high in the air, gets it past his first defender, going for the 50, and he gets that low 50, and he will score the first goal of game 7.
He does what he's used to. He gets it past one, takes it easy on the second, just goes for a 50 or sometimes a bump, and he just slots it in.
Can't ask for anything different to start for the Fire. Now let's see if the Stars have an answer back. Dogs. A little bit awkward there. Chase doesn't get the best shot off. And for the time being, they'll be all right. K-Dogs now in the middle of the field. Has boost to his name. Goes for what seemed to be a breezy. Oh my goodness, K-Dogs. That shot is just a little bit of a change-up, and it was enough to get past both Dilithium and Chase.
We've seen some good success with the Stars on 1v1 dribbles against Chase. They seem to know how to put them awkward and slot it behind them.
Now we are tied 1-1 here in game 7. Chase looking to right some wrongs here, as already the last time that he was in game 7, the results did not go his way. We know he has a fire lit under him as he plays for Team Fire. That was not intended. And the Lithium here, he plays that slow and smart, trying to work Chase into the play. Again, I can't overstate enough how well he's played in this series. Oh my goodness, K-Dogs with the perfect dish, and then blocks it. Just not able to get out of the way, unfortunate. And the Fire, they'll take that all day. Eastach, his shot way high and wide. Chase will pick up that corner boost. K-Dogs, we'll call that a fake, even though it's not a fake. Eastach, the nice boost steal there. The Lithium, a little bit of a whiff there. And now Chase is one-on-one. He likes that, but the bounce just did not go his way. K-Dogs, he'll grab possession in the corner. Keeps it low. And that pinch actually went really well for the Stars, but Eastach not ready to capitalize on it. Dilithium now with a nice cut. Pass one and pass two. Dilithium and Chase with the finish. But that play was all set up by Dilithium. What a play. I mean, he cuts with no boost. Boom.
Oh, wow.
Slicing and dicing.
Dilithium's gone crazy this series. I mean, no one can say that he's not a good player. I mean, he's been putting in the work.
Yeah, Chase cannot blame Dilithium for how this series has gone so far. I think from game 1 onward, he's done exactly what was expected of him. And more. Dilithium, oh, he was trying to net one there himself. Eastach with a tough save. Able to make it happen to Dilithium. Oh, he's hungry. He wants that goal. He wants to put his team up by 2 goals and ice this game 7. You can see it. And Chase with a double to hold possession there. The Stars, as we have just passed halftime, are down a goal in game 7. They've done what they have to come back and win game 6. They didn't call a timeout. They held their ground. And now that's a nice 50 there. Eastach, he just needs to put a shot on. And will that be able to bounce in? Yes, it will. The Stars have tied it up in game 7. We are 2-2 with about 2 minutes left.
That's just, I mean, a good enough shot. Chase rotating back could not get anything on that save, so best thing you can do is just put it in faster and get some extra time on the clock.
And now 2 minutes left here in game 7. We are tied 2-2. Eastach will take possession. Gets it past one. Chase there with the save. K-Dogs now up high. Nice pass. Low. Team bump there. Eastach will play it over into the corner. Tries to get that bump. And now K-Dogs, he'll pick up that corner boost. Chase looks a little bit starved here. Trying to alleviate the pressure here. Estats with a nice cut in. Just Dilithium to beat. Passes it to K-Dogs. And he's able to finish.
Oh,
And the Stars take the first lead of Game 7.
that is some insane power from this landing. I would not have expected the shot to be that powerful, but he's using the Fenix, so what do you expect?
And now the Fire, after winning 3 straight games, they dropped last game, and now they're down a goal with a minute left here in Game 7. Trying not to drop into the lower bracket. Chase gets it past 1, good 50, but that bounces just wide, no shot able to come out. Usach with a 50 past 1. Chase hits that towards net, but K-Dogs is there. Oh, good 50 there. Can K-Dogs put them up by 2 goals? Wide open net, and he's able to make it happen.
Oh, this is tragic for the Fire. They had the series so tight. Now they're down by 2. They need a miracle goal right now if they want to stay in.
And look for something weird off this kickoff here, because they're gonna have to enter desperation mode here. Down 2 goals with less than a minute left. They do not want to drop into this lower bracket. Chase pops it past 1. Esach plays it well. Esach with a miss there, and that's gonna open the door here. Chase is one-on-one with K-Dogs. He's exploited this matchup all series long. Dilithium, he can't finish. He had an open net opportunity. 30 seconds now. They need a miracle, nothing short of it.
Oh no.
And here we go. K-Dogs is one-on-one. Chase with a nice 50. He's got to put something into the back of the net very quickly. And Esach with that clear. That may just do it. Final 10 seconds. It needs to happen right now. Fake pass 1.
There's 1.
Put the bump.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a second left. There is a second left. There is 1 second left.
I don't know, man. If they score this somehow, I'm forfeiting the season. This would
I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But there is 1 second remaining.
Chase on the kickoff. That's what you want to see if you're the Fire.
What are you gonna do? Okay, he runs into it. He gets that pop up. He's got to keep this up. And I mean, that is a pretty good job of doing it. Esach, he's trying to kill it here. Dilithium, he's not a great player in the air.
Oh.
And it will hit. The Stars will finish it off and take the game in 7. The series in 7, rather. Oh, that is a brutal finish for the Fire.
That is just unfortunate. I mean, they had 3 straight. They were absolutely dominating, and then they lose 2 back to back. That's unfortunate. Nothing short of it. But
And all of our various sports bettors are thrilled of this result in the chat, obviously. The Stars taking the series in 7. Would you call this an upset?
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it an upset. I would say this is probably one of the most balanced and also one of the best matchups we've seen all season. The Stars, they were always debated whether they're the 2nd or 3rd seed, and the other team that was debated as 2nd or 3rd is the Fire. So, I mean, this is one of those games where I don't think it was gonna go either way for sure. It was definitely a coin flip.
And now the Stars have secured themselves a date with the Amigos in the upper semifinals. Of course, your reward for beating the 2nd best team in the RLSA, it's to play the 1st best team in the RLSA, a team that has won 12 straight series and doesn't look to give up anything soon. But right now, they can focus on the series they just finished here and celebrate. Let's see if we can get these guys in here for an interview.
Yeah.
I'm still just so impressed with the fact that they did not call a timeout.
That is true. That is like an NRG strat right there. Don't use your timeouts and just try to peek. We may have to go to an RLSA call as I do not have either of them added.
Yeah, me neither. So let's go ahead and see here. I'll switch over to caster booth. Does that work?
Yeah. Okay. We're getting this interview lined up with the stars, K Dogs and Estash.
All right, let's get you gentlemen unmuted. There's K Dogs and Esach, gentlemen. So this is the question we ask everyone: how you guys feeling?
Pretty great. I mean,
Amazing. Haven't lost a game 7 yet.
Ooh, sheesh. Okay, haven't lost a game 7 yet. So my first question would be: obviously, first, congratulations on the win.
thank you.
So you go down 3 straight games. It's 3-2, and you don't call your timeout. What's the reasoning behind that?
I'll give you my reasoning behind not calling timeouts. To me, there's nothing I'm gonna say in 2 minutes that I couldn't say in 1.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't really feel like we needed the extra minute, and I feel like just keeping us going rather than making us sit and think about for 2 minutes rather than 1 what we need to change, and it could just kill our momentum. I see the other side of it though. Like I would only ever use a timeout if it's to kill another team's momentum.
Interesting. Okay. I like that use of that timeout. I think that's smart. Um, I guess that's kind of just playing devil's advocate to what most people would consider to be the norm. I thought you guys both played excellently. How would you guys feel about your individual performances? Do you feel like you played up to par with what you expected, or do you think you could have played better?
I definitely could have hit more open nets.
I
But
100% could have played individually better. There were so
Okay.
many times where I went for something and just completely whiffed and it was a free goal for them, so among other things, but that's the most notable.
I think a lot of people automatically assumed that the Fire were going to win this and it was going to be Fire Amigos to see who goes to the finals in the upper bracket. But you guys clearly did not have a problem with that. Did you think that you were going to come in here and win this no problem?
No.
Okay.
I've been
Okay.
saying that all week.
Okay. So you were a little bit nervous coming in, but obviously the confidence that you had on the pitch was enough to carry you through for a victory.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I like that answer. So you guys have the Amigos up next. I'm sure you guys know that. I'm sure you guys were expecting to play them at some point if you had made a run. Tell me, is there anything specific? I mean, obviously don't reveal your game plan to us, but what do you think you guys are going to need to do to be able to contend with and potentially beat the Amigos who have won 12 straight series?
Just not lose.
Oh,
That is some
Okay.
Turbo Pulsa advice right there.
That's my
Um,
plan at least.
okay, okay. Obviously, GG's to the Fire, Game 7. I will admit, me and Frozen both had the Fire, but we both had it in
Did
Game
I?
7, okay? Okay, so did you? Okay, well, yeah. Respect that. Obviously, like, the path to the finals now for you guys is so much easier now that you've won this game and you didn't drop into the lower quarters. So, obviously, congratulations on that performance. We know you guys have said you think you can play better. Now, you might not admit this, but you guys definitely have a chance to beat the Amigos. You guys have won a lot of series in a row. I think week 8 was your last loss. So, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you guys play against the Amigos.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
You
Yeah,
do as
congrats.
well.
All right, that's an absolute class act from the gentleman there of the Stars. Any final thoughts there, Colin, from the series?
No, I mean that was a great series. Definitely a must watch if you came in a little late or if you're just gonna watch the VOD later. But it was an absolute banger of a series, back and forth, close games. It was definitely one of the best series we've seen all season.
I completely agree. It came down to the wire, like the Fire scoring with a second left on the clock, the kickoff keeping it up, the bounces going their way. Oh my goodness, I thought there was a chance for the craziest Justin Zero hero of all time. But obviously, the Stars, they handled their business, winning 2. So they won the first 2, and then they won the last 2. So the first team to win 4 games doesn't matter as long as you win 4 games before the other team does. So congratulations again to them. Unfortunately, their prize is to play a team that doesn't even know what the word losing is and doesn't have it in their vocabulary. But it should be an exciting one. I think if any team can beat them, this Stars team is capable of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, nothing is ruled out. That's why we keep this league competitive. We don't have any unreasonable matchups. It's definitely doable.
Now, I mean, I know you're a big hater of the Amigos personally, so
Yeah.
I won't make you comment on the team officially. So, but what do you think is going to happen next week between the Amigos and Stars?
I think it'll be closer than the last series. I mean, the last one was 4-0 Amigos, but I will say every game was very close. They were all within 1 to 2 goals, and I know from being in that game, it was very intense. Me and AJ were not just free wins. It was all very intense. So we we're gonna have to come up with a better game plan. We're gonna be practicing up till then, and I'm sure the Stars will be doing the same as well. So it will definitely be a better series than the last time.
I look forward to it. Stars, they started in that upper wild card. They have now won two straight series, look to continue their winning ways. And the Fire, they're going to have to start a run in the lower quarterfinals, starting off with a match against the Wingdings, who had an upset of their own. It's going to be tough for them to beat Team Fire. We had a great series here tonight. Obviously, we look forward to things ahead. I think maybe is Chase coming in for an interview? Chase?
Nah, I'm
Post game
just
interview?
chilling. I'm just. I mean, we
I mean,
can
hey,
if you want.
let's turn this into an interview here, man. I mean,
All
Dilithium, he
right.
can join if he wants to.
He's headed off.
Um, okay. So
Well, I mean,
obviously,
I don't know actually.
okay. All right. So my first question is, I guess, obviously the result didn't go the way you expected, but I don't think you could be disappointed with how Dilithium played and how you played. I thought it was a good series both ways. Obviously, you wanted things to go differently, but how'd you think you played this series?
Honestly, and I know I can speak for Dilithium here, but he can obviously comment as well. I think we did not have a good series at all. I think this is probably one of the worst series we've ever played. No disrespect to the Stars, but the amount of I think we trained, we've been training a lot. We've been, getting our team chemistry down, and it just I feel like a nerves in the first playoff game played a factor in tonight's performance.
Yeah, and I played really bad, but um
I mean,
I think we needed to calm more, which is one thing, and but
I mean, we
I
were saying just the opposite. We were talking about how Dilithium, you were pulling out some air dribbles. You even had that one dunk on them that led to Chase scoring.
Bro.
I think Dilithium, you should be proud of your performance.
Not
Even if it's,
you guys, when Dilithium is peaking, or when he's just playing normal, honestly, he's saying musty flick double touches. Trust me, he'll
Oh,
hit that.
sheesh.
He'll hit that next series. Don't worry.
Anything specifically you want to change moving forward? Obviously, dropping to the lowers is going to make your run to the finals much tougher. Your first match is against the Wingdings. What do you want to improve upon when you play them?
Well, obviously, we want to work more on our chemistry. I feel like, it's there, but it's also at times when we're not calming, when we're not, strictly giving it all of our attention, that we're not there. So I think working on that, and also just playing more. We just gotta be more consistent. Especially me. I feel like I need to do a lot more as the veteran on the team.
fair enough. I
No,
mean,
yeah.
that,
Go
that
ahead,
is
Colin.
that what I was gonna say. That's a good response, and I think you guys can do it. Just a little more work, and it'll show through. And I'm sure obviously the fact that this is a double elimination, you guys can still make a lower bracket run. It's not over.
Oh yeah, that's been our mindset ever since we lost this series. Like quite literally, after we were just saying, hey, we were bound to lose. At one point, and if we lose tonight, don't worry because we have another life. And the way we should view it is, we didn't play our best series, so we'll just be better next time, and we'll prove why we're the best team in the league.
I'm going to ask you this question to end it off. When
Sure.
the playoffs are all said and done, the finals are done, where will the Fire be in the standings?
In the standings, oh, of course,
Wh-
number one.
Well, you're saying
I'm
here
joking. I'm
now
joking.
in this
I'm
post
joking.
game interview
I'm joking,
that the
guys.
Fire are making a lower bracket run all the way to the finals, getting the bracket reset and winning it all. Is that correct?
I feel like every team should have the mindset that we're gonna go all the way, we're gonna win. But
mm,
there is a time and place where we will face the the best team, the for sure best team in the league, and I want to think I'm gonna win, and I will try and keep that mindset. But I would still say Amigos would most
Okay.
definitely take us in a series. But I would love to have the mindset that we'll win.
That is a very healthy mindset. I like it. Appreciate your
Yeah.
answer, Chase and Dilithium. Appreciate you guys coming on here after a tough, hard fought loss. Look forward to seeing you guys make that run in the lower bracket.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Again, class act from both teams here. Respect going both ways. Obviously, they felt like they could have played better, and the series ends. Game 7 win for the Stars. We said it now, we'll say it again. Congratulations to them. Lots of good Rocket League left to be played throughout this playoffs. Lots of good series to look forward to. And it's all going to culminate in the Scrub Cup finals here in just a couple of weeks. We look forward to that. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We thank you all once again. And this has been a presentation of the RLSA. We'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Thank you guys. Okay.